Incline plane. Frictionless, smooth inertial frame. Incline plane. Same delta V if dropped from just one height. Incline plane. The school books say it's mass irrelevant. Incline plane. U sub G starts with mgh. Incline plane. As it drops, its energy will change. Incline plane. When it falls, it gains velocity. Incline plane. Potential now becomes its new Ke. Incline plane. K is determined by half mv squared. Incline plane. The slope doesn't change at any final speed. Incline plane. Conserves energy through the entire way. Incline plane. Made at 6 a.m. today. Incline plane. Potential plus kinetic will be constant. Incline plane. Velocity is found with the square root. Incline plane. The square root of 2h and of g. Incline plane. The mass cancel at every step of the way. Incline plane. V is determined just by h and g. Incline plane. If the ball rolls, then static friction fights. Incline plane. Outside forces don't conserve energy. Incline plane. Same delta V if dropped from just one height. Incline plane. Between the start and end sum up energies. Incline plane. The school books say it's mass irrelevant. Incline plane. But rolling balls can also quite be solved. Incline plane. Just add a term for K that rotates. Incline plane. 1/2 I times omega squared. Incline plane. Mass still cancels out in inertia. Incline plane. The less I, the more is the velocity. Incline plane. Velocity is found with the square root. Incline plane. The square root of 2h and of g. Incline plane. Good approximation of reality. Incline plane. U sub g starts as mgh. Incline plane. As it drops, its energy will change. Incline plane. When it falls, it gains velocity. Incline plane. Potential now becomes its new Ke. Incline plane. K is determined by half mv squared. Incline plane. The slope doesn't change at any final speed. Incline plane. Conserves energy through the entire way. Incline plane. Started at 10:44 p.m. last Thursday. Potential plus kinetic energy will be constant. Incline plane. The only plane that's plane enough for me. Incline plane. Velocity is found with the square root. Incline plane. The square root of 2h and of g. Incline plane. Velocity is found with the square root. Incline plane. Square root of 2h and of g. Incline plane. That's it.